A major 20-year Canada-wide study on the complexities of aging has just hit the halfway mark, and it's highlighting the effect of social isolation and loneliness on our well-being as we age. Joining me now to talk more about the data being collected right here in our province is Cara Brown, the principal investigator for the Manitoba piece of this study. Cara, good to speak with you.
Hi, great to speak to you too.
First, give us some insight into the data being collected here in our province and the role we're playing in this major study.
Yeah, the data is exciting. So this study is being conducted across all 10 provinces. And so in Manitoba here, we have a data collection site where people come in for data to be collected. We collect biological data, psychological data, social data, lifestyle data, economic data. So we check people's hearing and vision, their mobility, and ask them a lot of questions. And some of the people are followed by phone, and they do questions only.
What has the data collected so far told us about the impact of social isolation and loneliness?
Right, so I thought first I could say what the difference is between social isolation and loneliness. So social isolation is really your social network structure, the people, the quantity and the quality of people in your life. So your friends or neighbors or siblings, how often you see them, how meaningful those relationships are, and your emotional, tangible supports. Like if you have someone that you can have a good time with, someone to confide in, someone that can help you get to the doctor. And loneliness is a feeling. So someone might be socially isolated, but not lonely, or vice versa, but they're definitely connected. So we collect information on both of those things. And we knew before the CLSA started that social isolation was an issue, and we've really gotten to learn more about that. So social isolation is just as harmful as not doing physical activity, for example. It's just as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And so we've learned a lot of details about it, like who is more at risk of being socially isolated, things that we can do to prevent social isolation and loneliness, all sorts of a variety of things.
Maybe let's talk a little bit about what we can do to prevent social isolation, because the impact of it seems quite significant.
Yeah, exactly. I would encourage people to do a little bit of an inventory of their own social supports that they have and the level of loneliness that they're feeling. So do you be honest with yourself. Do you feel lonely? Is there people you can extend to in your support network? And we know that people who are older and have a low income are particularly at risk for social isolation. So some people might recognize that they're lonely, and it's more difficult for them to do something about it because they lack money to get to places or engage. So for those people that feel like they have the ability to maybe work on extending their social network, in particular, we know that engaging in recreation activities and in volunteering can really help expand your social network and get you participating socially, and has a lot of benefits.
Yeah, it makes you feel good too.
Makes you feel good, yeah. And if we think about it, really, we can create a really positive cycle here, because if those people are reaching out to volunteer and help people that have more difficulty participating socially, we have a win-win there. So everybody's getting to expand their social network, their social participation, and get that great social benefit for their health.
Well, thanks so much for the tips and advice. The research sounds fascinating. Just the halfway mark. Can't wait to see what you do in the next 10 years. Thanks so much for your time tonight.
Okay, great. Thanks so much.